to the What's Good Tampa Show. What's Good Tampa Show. This is where we talk about all things Tampa Bay and beyond. Coming to you from the Gimmick in Ybor City, here's your hosts, Austin and Sean.
All right, What's Good Tampa? Welcome to the What's Good Tampa Show, the show about all things Tampa Bay and beyond, right?
Way beyond.
Way beyond, dude. I feel like I'm really loud, but I'm just going to deal with it for a minute.
Yeah.
So welcome back to the show. Sean, you want to hit us off and let us know like who the sponsors are this week?
Well, yeah, absolutely. So we want to thank our three sponsors that we have this week. One of them we're going to be visiting later on today. It's a White Lie Bar. Yeah, turn me down the headphones just a tad. White by Lar.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
We got to give them their money back.
I know.
That was embarrassing.
So White Lie Bar on 7th Avenue is an awesome place. We're actually going to be going there today for our little trip. We're also Goat Coffee, of course. Colombian Bam Bam, get you up, get the mood right. We want to let you guys know that you can also be sponsored here on the show by going to what'sgoodtampa.com or hit us up DM on Instagram, What's Good Tampa Show. And we're excited to have another episode Power Pack ready to rock.
Wow, you sound so serious.
Always.
Crap, I didn't hit record on that one.
Good.
Oh, sorry about that.
Terrible.
Oh, jeez. Actually, I did hit record. But speaking of not hitting record, so what ended up happening with you and Fitz? Let's close it out the chapter of Fitz A.
Oh, Fitz A?
Yeah, let's just close it out.
I just think that we're at a point where me and Fitz don't see eye to eye, and instead of doing everything in my power to help, I think at this point there's nothing left to be said or done, and we always hope him the best. And I told him if he ever wants to come see a comedy show, I got him.
You got us back, but he will no longer be filming here. And that was a mutual decision.
Yeah.
What was that? What do you mean?
Yeah. There's just no reason for it anymore. Listen, differences of
opinion.
Yeah, difference
of opinion. We just don't want to get into all that.
Yeah.
But so part of that happened when he reached out to somebody else who will remain nameless at the moment. And so this is off limits, right?
There's no reason to talk about it.
You just got to. No, there is a big reason to talk about it because word is getting out, right?
How great we are.
How great you are,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Or maybe there's the problem.
No. Well, here's the thing. We're going to go. It's my first situation in the comedy shows, I'm learning about the comedy industry.
Yep.
And I'm going to make decisions based on interactions that I have and just go on about my business.
Just move on about your business.
Absolutely.
So everything is all good.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, we just booked another show. And we'll be announcing that for October 15th. A different comic show. We're not putting it on. It's not a Gimmick Presents. They're doing their own. Yeah. And it's actually a musical comedy show, which is pretty cool. 7 people that actually play music and comics.
Really?
Yeah, and we have a Dirty Late show afterwards. So it's
holy
cool.
Crap. Wow, crazy.
But yeah, this Friday, this episode should already be out, but this Friday, 10:30, start time. Doors open at 10. We have our late night Dirty show.
Yeah.
Awesome lineup this week. It's just been amazing. And then last Monday, another 60 plus people in here, full capacity. It's the best open mic anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. Well, that's exciting for you. I will be I was at the last one.
Yep.
And we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
What happened with the car situation? You never told me that. Well, they were getting towing out there.
Oh my goodness! And I called the railroad police. It went in hard. So this is what happened.
Yeah. Tell me.
So
what
on
happened.
Monday nights, we've been doing it almost 3 months now. Mm-hmm. For 10 weeks, people would park, watch the show, hour and a half, and leave.
Okay.
No,
Sounds
nothing,
great.
whatever.
Sounds awesome.
Well, all of a sudden, 2 weeks ago, we're after the show. Now, this is well after the show. It was like 2 a.m. So I get it. But there's no signs out there. But I guess that's railroad property. We're actually getting to the bottom of this. I've got surveys coming over from the city to see where the property lines are.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. My car never got towed.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm doing this for the people. So
right. The people
that come to the shows.
Yeah.
So I actually spoke with the tow truck owner. I spoke with CSX police.
Yeah.
They're actually reporting back to me Monday with the
I
surveys
didn't know
from
they
the
had
city.
their own police.
They have their own police.
Wow.
I've talked to 2 different agents.
Okay.
And so anyway, long story short, I'm going to get an answer. Here's the thing. It's not worth it because even if they're doing something illegal, for a $150 tow, you're going to have to go sue them and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And honestly, this tow truck guy is straight up. I just think his information's incorrect.
Oh,
and in his mind, it's my job.
So did he put the car down or he towed it?
Oh, no, that was a good story.
Did he put the car down or did he tow it?
He wasn't there. these two women were there, and they were. We had a joke about it. Davis Sutton, great comic here. He crushed on this joke he made of them, but so. During the show, so that was the first week they towed this car. I didn't know about it until another car got towed. And they're like, yeah.
So this had already happened once before.
But I didn't know.
Okay.
No one did because it was at like 2 a.m. and nobody had told anybody.
Okay.
So now it's during the show.
During the show, yes.
10:45.
Yes.
Here they come.
Yep.
The girl that was getting towed had it on e-brake,
Yeah.
and they're dragging it out of a line of cars into the street with the e-brake on. Okay?
Oh, my God.
So I said, jump in the front seat because they can't kidnap you. But they didn't want to do it.
That's crazy.
And then they were like getting all big and bad.
So
everybody was outside at this point. We had to take an intermission of the show.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. So it was full blast. People recording everything, and then I was going through my little spiel, like 25 feet off the center line.
Talk to the tow truck guy.
Girls,
tow truck girls. Okay.
They were big and bad till I came out. We've warned you. I've never even seen them.
Right.
We saw them one time when they were.
You never saw those people before.
No. The only time I'd seen them is when they were towing the car. Towing the car. So I said, "What do you mean you've warned us? There's no warnings. Their tires were on the street. You're pulling it off a city property." So anyway, long story short, they stay. Well, now I'm harassing them by giving them facts about maybe that they didn't know. And I mean, dude, they're shiesty. This girl was like, "Yo, it's on the truck now. Yeah. $150 to take it," because we came out while they were yanking it in front of the owner.
I saw.
And they go $150 to take out the truck, $250 if we get it to the station, which isn't true because the person that got towed before was like $150.
Yeah.
So now they're lying, but it's a dirt. Let's be honest, tow trucks. I don't want to talk about what their statue and what they looked like or were.
Yeah,
I don't want to
leave that out of it.
You can imagine. But anyway. So having said that, now I'm hitting them with like, just jump in the front seat. They're getting mad because they're like, oh man, he's going to get them out of
kidnapped.
Because he can't kidnap them. They have to put it down. So they were like, oh crap. So then they say, you're harassing us. We're going to call the police. And I'm like, oh, I'll call for you because I want to get. So they said they called the police. Never did. I reached out.
How long was this confrontation?
15, 20 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
So anyway, long story short, the girl was like, I don't have 150. I have $62 cash in my pocket. They're like, we'll take it. Took the $62, put it down. That's ridiculous.
That's so annoying.
So anyway, long story short, people now know where to park. We have tons of parking here. It was just convenient, but now I have to go out and
explain this.
Everybody
every
can't
time.
park.
Yeah,
exactly.
Man, that's a pain in the ass. Yeah, it was like this. That one comic walked off stage, and I went to go find you, and I'm like, this comic just walked off stage, and you're out there dealing with this tow truck thing. I'm like, my God, this is a fucking shit show. Yeah. Oh man, what a Friday.
So that won't be done anymore because I just let people know. I mean, we had 63 people Monday.
Right.
No one got towed. No one parked there.
Good. Okay. So no concern.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Let's take a quick break.
Yeah.
Oh man, you wouldn't get into the dirt train.
Can't.
Dude, you're a pussy, dude.
There's no dirt.
Pussy,
there's
dude.
no dirt.
What do you mean there's no dirt?
Fitzy talks shit. Somebody else talks shit back.
But you
to
wouldn't
him.
even say that part. You wouldn't even say someone else talk shit.
Because why am I going to degrade Fitzy?
Well, why not call out this scumbag who is looking for dirt on you, not actively looking for dirt on you?
I want you to ask me this. If I called him out, what do I gain from it?
You gain the fact that you know for a fact that everybody else should know this guy is a piece of shit trying to spread shit about people. Not just you, other people.
But if I do that,
if he'll do it to you, he'll do it to everybody else.
But if he spreads lies, whatever, and just talking shit. And
so you're afraid his audience is bigger, so no matter what he says.
What I'm saying is, though, if two wrongs don't make a right, the old cliche. So if I'm going to attack him before he can attack me, aren't I just as wrong?
Oh, I'm not asking you to attack him. I'm just saying you can't tell the story of what happened to you?
No, it's pretty obvious. I mean, you want to know the whole story of it?
I would love to know the whole story.
Fitzy reached out to somebody and talked shit about me and got caught. That's the whole story. Because he felt I was degrading him on the last podcast. What did you think? Did you think I was degrading him on the last podcast?
I think we both were picking on him a little bit.
But don't we always do?
But we always do. And I have said the same stuff right to his face.
Have I too?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
That conversation, I had, like, it's not like I'm doing it in, like, they're doing. I'm not doing it in private. I'm just doing it out so everybody can see. I'm not ashamed
I guess, you know what, maybe I'm just upset because you're my friend, and I think it's terrible that somebody would do that.
But here's the thing. That person's never going to come.
And I'll call him out.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
What, maybe I'm going to call him out.
Here's the thing I would say.
That's what's going to happen. Now, I'm going to call this guy out.
Here's the thing, though. If you were part of the business of the comedy club, then you have some. But you're doing it as an innocent bystander, just like if Fitzy's friend.
Yeah, I have nothing to do with the comedy club.
Yeah, so that's why you don't really shouldn't call somebody out, for something that I
I'm
brought to you.
I'm calling it out because
that I brought to you.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, because you're asking me not to call it out.
Yeah. Because there's no
Are
reason to.
you asking me not to call
Oh,
it
yeah.
out?
There's no reason to either. But here's the best part.
Yeah.
Here's the best part.
Okay. They shouldn't have been reaching for shit on you. For what reason?
There's no shit, though. This is coming out of midair. But here's my thing.
Yeah.
Misery enjoys company. I'm never miserable.
Okay.
So misery doesn't come to me. I like to have a good time and be happy, and everybody I come in contact with, I hope they have a good experience.
Yeah, I agree.
So
You're
I
a good guy.
But here's the thing: I don't want to
try
change
slander you
for no reason because he didn't sell a lot of tickets. I mean, but that's it.
Oh, we're getting somewhere.
So that's it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I have no ill will. He's a good person. There's just it's a mutual decision.
Well, I have ill will with this motherfucker.
But here's the thing. You should have ill will with Fitz if you're really my friend.
Okay, why is that?
For what he did.
I think
because he's the one that started this whole shit show.
Well, I haven't talked to Fitz since you guys have had your little thing.
And we'll leave it at that.
I'll say it publicly right now. I do think that if you asked Fitz not to reach out to the comics behind your back and you were going to work out this whole deal that y'all had worked out, and he did... And agreed. And
his reason was because
agreed.
he listened to the podcast and he made the decision he's never going to come back here.
Well, then I think he probably should have told you that first.
Well, but here's my thing. I don't even care that he reached out. It can't be reached out with a negative connotation about me that these alleged things like Fitzy saying, like really what it comes down to is Fitzy had his game plan of how he wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And I had 3 or 4 different game plans. And he was like, yours aren't mine, so they're not going to work. You know how it goes.
I've heard it. Okay.
So anyway, I'm done disparaging.
Okay.
And if I hurt his feelings, which I guess I did on the last podcast, I apologize for that and don't want to do that to Fitz because I like Fitz.
Okay.
He just doesn't need to be a part of, I'm sure he has so much business these days. He's swimming in it. He doesn't need any other projects.
Got it.
But anyway, you got what you wanted. We'll be right back.
Another thing I want to move on
Sure.
about is so I've had a few videos go up lately on Tampa's Life page. I don't know if you've
I've
seen
them. Yeah.
The
last one you were like,
you?
we're in Ybor, let's do some naughty things or something like that.
Naughty Nate, shout out.
By the way, he just texted me last night and he goes,
Yeah.
he's been watching our podcast again.
Yeah.
And he's like, looks like you guys need another return of Naughty Nate.
Oh, we do. Bring him in. When's he doing his comedy? I don't know.
He still hasn't come up on stage. And he goes, I got to get down there. He wants to. And you'll be here.
Yeah, but anyway, that video in particular that you just mentioned, the one about Poor Decisions Coffee, they're a local coffee brand here. And then the other one was, where basically like I go into all the different coffee shops in Ybor. But anyway, if you notice on those videos, they're a collaborator video with Casker Creative, which is our friend Trevor.
Okay.
Trevor is a friend of mine. It's a friend of Fitz's. He's also the guy that did the voiceover in the hot sauce video.
Killed it.
Killed it. You were going to do a challenge to see if you could do a better one, which we still should do. But anyway, so he has actually kind of started doing what Fitz was going to help me with and reaching out to brands and getting us to do these things. So he's got a couple really cool ones lined up. But those 2 videos in particular, you'll notice they're different because he edited them. He did basically all the work, which was fantastic for me. Yep. And I think the videos came out great. Seemed like they got a good response. So shout out to Poor Decisions Coffee for letting us film it. Shout out to Trevor for helping me get the Tampa's Life stuff going again.
And that's awesome. It's the new ball. And I was going to say, too, with our clips and our shorts, putting them up, it's just the more you do these things, I think the closer it takes to people because they want to see the next one. They want to see the next one.
You got to keep them hungry. Got to keep them, feeding them. And, so it's been great. So shout out to them for helping me. Channel's got a lot more coming. We've been reaching out. We have a thing with King of the Coop coming. I don't know if you've had King of the Coop yet.
I haven't had the food there yet, but my artwork's going to be in there.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about that.
FloCal.
At FloCal, and King of the Coop is in there. Yeah, that's a cool place. They have a lot of cool artwork in there already.
Yep.
Too,
and then I want to mention, too, the room now is done at Bubba's Wicked Oak, which is just down the street.
Yep.
So we're going to be shooting our podcast there next week. Or the week after inside the new space because they now have inside dining.
Nice. Yeah, 2 great local restaurants. Good food at both of those places. But, we're going to be doing something with King of the Coop here soon, which is cool. So he's been reaching out to brands, and he reached out to this one brand, and they'll remain nameless.
Sure.
But anyway, they were basically, he was like, hey, I'm working with Tampa's Life, and we're doing videos, and we wanted to come in your spot and do a video. and they go, that guy came in here and left a bad review and said,
Capital Tacos.
Said bad stuff. I can't say the name. Said bad stuff about us and didn't like our place. So we've already been on his channel basically, and we don't need to be on it again. Yeah, and then he was like, kind of surprised.
Yeah. But you were being real. People reach out and want to see you to get real. I think I helped, curate that.
With your Capital Tacos video, right? Yeah. Was that the start of it all?
I think so.
I don't think so. I've been pretty blunt this whole time I've been doing
you have?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, there are some people like you that come out and say, you say you like everything.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. I say when I don't. I just did one at that 82 degrees and I complained the whole time.
He doesn't know what you complained about, and so he's just calling random things.
Yeah, he's just like, fuck, dude. When was that video? Like, which one was? Oh no.
Yeah.
So anyway, and then basically they started asking him for more dirt on me,
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, what is that about? Someone reaches out to you, be like, hey, let's do business together. And then they're like, oh, do you have any dirt on this guy?
That's crazy.
How would you handle that situation?
Wouldn't handle it.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't handle it.
What do you
I
have
would
to handle it.
No, I'd eliminate myself from the situation because, again, 2 wrongs don't make it right. If I'm going to go in and talk to that company and be like, why you want dirt on me? That's a little Hollywood Housewives.
So you don't think I should say, this company's was asking about dirt on me? You don't think that's even funny or worth bringing up?
I mean, it's funny in conversation, but that's where it's good for our content. But
heck
yeah.
Totally.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
But making them remain nameless is a good call.
Okay.
Because there's no reason to do that.
I appreciate that. I'm going to take your advice on that.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to say their name.
You wanted to at the beginning of this conversation.
Yeah, bad. All right, we're not going to though. Okay. Why don't you tell them about what's coming up with Barful Experience?
Well, not only this, our next episode, we're actually going to be going down 7th Avenue. We have 3 bars picked out. We're going to White Lie Bar on 7th Avenue, Bad Monkey.
That's the one you did
Bad
earlier,
Monkey,
right? Okay.
and First Chance, Last Chance.
Oh, cool.
So here's the key. They don't know we're coming.
Okay.
And we're just going to roll in, and I might go in there and say, hey, listen, we're just going to gather content for the experience that we have here to prep them a little bit, because it's going to give us the best possible service. We're not going to hidden camera gimmick.
No. Yeah, why don't you just say, hey, we're making a video for our Instagram.
But I didn't want to call ahead because then it gets weird. They have to set up.
I think they see the camera and we just say, hey, we're just making a video for our Instagram. Do you mind?
Or our podcast, and let them know about the podcast.
Yeah, if we're doing a video for our podcast.
And we're not going to sugarcoat it, and if they tell it, you know what I mean? So,
all right, so we're going to go visit these 3 bars. You have a format already.
I already have a format that we're going to lay out, and then we're going to talk about them on location as well. Just as we leave, we'll talk about it outside on the sidewalk, go to the next one. And then if we have any interactions with any of the people on the streets, we'll video record that too. It'll be a nice little trip down 7th Avenue.
Perfect. All right, let's get to it.
All right. All right, guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching this podcast and all of our others. Remember, you can find us at what'sgoodtampa.com, the What's Good Tampa Show on Instagram. You can find me at vintage_gimmick. My spot here is at 2213 East 6th Avenue. And where do we find Tampa's Life, Austin?
At Tampa's Life on Instagram and tampaslife.com.
To all you guys out there that support us and want to continue supporting us in this mission that we have to bring you Tampa and beyond information, fun little skits and everything else that we do, please reach out to us. Feel free. We have our special going on for new people that want to promote their stuff on our show. So go to those channels and find out. But until next time, be well and peace.
Thanks for listening to the What's Good Tampa Show. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at What's Good Tampa Show, or visit what'sgoodtampa.com to get involved with the show. See you next time.